Hi, I'm Doug, and welcome back to our series on how to make your home more efficient. This week we're talking about basement insulation. Basement insulation is a huge factor in both the comfort and the efficiency of your home. In fact, I did a little clip. I looked at the basement on two buildings in minus 10 degree weather. So take a look at this. Very typical 60s construction bungalow. And I'm going to show you something very shocking about heat loss in uninsulated basements. So it's about minus 10 degrees outside, and if you look at the foundation here, it's running at a whopping 4 degrees, and it's, like I say, minus 8 degrees outside. Huge heat loss here. If you go a little bit to the corner of the building, it's not as hot, so there's air circulation or something going on around here that's giving you so much heat loss through there. Now, comparing it to another very typical 60s bungalow, but this foundation, I know what it's got. It's got 2x4s with rock salt, and that's minus 6 degrees. So it's a lot better, and that's only 2x4. So really, really important to have insulation in your basement. So you can see how important it is to have insulation in your basement. Most of those 60s bungalows, and unless they've been redone substantially, have all kinds of stuff down there. A lot of them have 2x4 walls, but then they also have a lot of exposed concrete, and then they have kind of dodgy insulation in them. So for modeling purposes, I modeled the basements at an R8. Now, going from the R8 to three scenarios I looked at: a 2x4 wall with an R12, a 2x6 wall with an R19, and then a 2x4 wall with a subfloor, about an R4 subfloor. And it's really what you want is you want to make that thermal break. And so the 2x4 wall with a subfloor performed well, not the best, but the most economically. And so on the floor, you want to use a subfloor. The one I have here is the one I use in my house is a tri-core. Works really nice. You have a little bit of insulation, and then you have the OSB. And so it gives you a thermal break and some insulation. That gives you about an R4. And the big thing is it makes that basement so much more comfortable. So there's energy savings and comfort. With that, we saved, what did we save? We saved 325 cubic meters of gas per year with the 2x4 wall, upgrading it from an R8 to an R12 plus the subfloor. Not that much of a change, but big difference in your energy consumption and comfort of your basement. So not that hard to do. The other thing you want to really watch is your rim boards. You know how you go to the side of your house, like by a window or by the wall, and the floor's cold around there? And that's because the rim boards are not insulated well. And that is the area where you have your floor joists and then you have the rim board on the exterior. Make sure that area in there is insulated nicely. Otherwise you're going to have cold feet by the walls. So really nice things to be made, more comfort in getting your basement insulated nicely. So thanks for tuning in. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next week.